So now we must mourn the loss of a friend, but alas, we must continue on our quest. As my guide stud just completely disappeared on me. Can't get up there yet, and this is a terrible camera angle. That's a little better. Alright. Don't have very far to go for the next chapter, as you can see, but I'm just gonna get some of these studs that are out in the open. 'Cause they're there.
The quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little and it will fail, to the ruin of all.
Huh?
May these cloaks help shield you from unfriendly eyes.
And for you, Samwise Gamgee, elven rope made of heathline.
Thank you, my lady.
Farewell, Frodo Baggins. I give you the light of Erendir. May it be a light for you in dark places, when all other lights go out.
Alright, so let's row down the river! You can see it's pretty darn easy. So yeah, Sam just got a whole lot more useful. And Frodo actually now has a use for himself. Because now we can use the light to light up all those dark areas. And the great thing about it too is you don't even have to select it. Every time you go into a dark area, it automatically pulls itself out.
Cross the lake at nightfall. Hide the boats and continue on foot. We approach Mordor from the north.
We should leave now.
No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness.
Where's Frodo? Huh?
None of us should wander alone. You least of all. I know why you seek solitude. There are other ways, Frodo. Other paths that we might take.
I know what you would say. And it would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart.
Warning? I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring.
No.
Oh, it should be mine! Give it to me!
So we have another two-part stage of the game right here, where you can simultaneously play as two different scenes when you have a second player. Now, unfortunately, we will not be putting our flashlight or our rope to use in this section. What we have is another section similar to the Black Rider sequence, and that is of stealth. And actually, this is the bush I can smash right here. I knew there was one around here I could smash for some studs. Only this time, we're trying to avoid Boromir. And you actually get an trophy for completing this chapter without getting caught by him. As you can see, he's in that patch of foliage right there. And you will not get caught by him so long as you do not step in the areas like in the leaves around them, because they're gonna make noise. So while we have a bit more free reign than we did in the Black Rider, we still have to avoid him at all costs. As my cat goes and plays with things that she should not be. So if you hear any crinkling noises in the background, I apologize. That is what it is. She's playing with a plastic bag. This time he's on the stairs, so we want to avoid those. And instead, once we collect our runaway studs, we're going to take the chute. Sneak around past him. And we're going to push the pillar and nearly crush the poor guy. But since now he's at the top on the right, we cannot get up there. Sorry, didn't mean to talk over him there. Of course he spews lines of dialogue while you're trying to avoid him here. So we need to build this little staircase right here so we can go up on the left instead. And we want to bash some of the locals here. Thankfully they feel no pain. We want to avoid that step of grass there. And it's hard to see this little branch here, but we want to chuck the rock at it. And that'll create more stuff in the Wraith World for us to build. Namely, to get up here. No, don't go in the grass, studs. No. That wasn't very nice of you. At least get that one. So let's climb up here. Whoops. And punch the bird. And the statue's over. Now we cannot go to the left, so we have to follow the line of statues we just dropped over to the right. So my cat is having a field day with her toy mice. Never a dull moment around here. Alright. So he's just ahead, so we need to smack a couple things. And we're gonna create a weapon of sorts for us to build. Namely a catapult. I don't know how Frodo came up with this idea, but hey, if it works, I suppose it'll have to do. Now basically to activate this thing, just punch it. And then we shall give chase. You know, why are we running toward this guy instead of running away from him? But hey, it's a video game. Thou must. And then we must do silly things like collect studs along the way. I don't think Frodo's gonna have much use for money, but that's alright. And I totally just made up that word. There's a rock there. I don't know if you can see it. Glowing. It's saying, pick me up, pick me up. But no, the studs are screaming it louder, so you're going to have to wait, Mr. Rock. Now it's your turn. Alright, so let's throw this branch right above his head. I like how the game, for some reason, feels the need to remind you that you need Legolas for that target, but it doesn't show up on the other ones. It's probably a quirk of earlier programming, when the game was still being designed that just wasn't removed, because you haven't seen that icon in quite a while. Now that above our head is going to be useful in just a moment. First, let's smash this a little bit. Grab this rock. And throw out those branches to knock that down. Yep, you didn't hit it fast enough. So we're gonna build ourselves another makeshift staircase here. Or a ladder. Does not matter which. To push another statue over. Actually, nope, I don't want to fall down yet. I very nearly forgot, so we want to go back up here for a second. And we want to go into this area right here, because there is a purple stud right here. Those are worth quite a hefty sum, so you want to get those whenever you can. And also, I still don't think I'm going to hit your adventure meter in this, but every little bit helps. You can see there's being a lot more chapters now where you cannot get your adventure in story mode. There's just the requirement is just too high, and there's not enough studs that you can get in the story mode restricted areas. So he's standing right in the middle. So we're gonna use this chute to get around, and we want to aim this baby right in the middle. Knock out that keystone. I didn't need to punch that statue, but as you can see, there's 6 of those. Now, that trophy is obviously for getting past this segment of the game without getting caught by Boromir. So, anyway, obviously those 6 statues, if you punch them all, there's an achievement for that. Not achievement, a mini kit for that. I'm sorry. But we're not going to worry about punching statues. We need to worry about punching Lego-related items. For free money! Oddly enough, even though he has Sting, he doesn't come defaultly equipped with it, and since, well, punching is just as effective, I'm not going to bother to equip it, because there's no bad guys I actually need to slaughter with it, so... Well, not with Frodo, anyway. But alas, Frodo has worn the ring for too long, and the strength of the pull is becoming too great. We must take it off. Come on, Frodo! You can do it! You can do it! And with that, we switch scenes! Yeah, that was kind of abrupt, but hey! At least Frodo is safe for the time being, so we needn't worry about him. Instead, we need to get that hidden money we left out of the boats. Don't want those mean old orcs getting a hold of it, do we? Of course not. There's another statue right there you can poke. And where is the torch? Because we need the fire from that. Leave it in here. There we go. Alright. So Aragorn is temporarily turned into an Olympic runner. Why did we need to burn that down? Couldn't we just, like, chop it up into little tiny bits? Ah, well. We will not question the logic of Middle-earth. There'll be plenty of time for that later. So we need Legolas and his acrobatic skills. You can kind of jump on up these ropes a little bit, but I find it's easy to fall off, so like that. Because we need to hit that target up there. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Crow. I kind of destroyed your home. Sorry about that. No. Build. There we go. So that's going to create a trampoline for us. So the other guys can get up. Because they can't jump as high as we can. Shove my arrows in your bushes. Seems like a waste of ammo, but of course we have an unlimited supply. Gimli, need your help, buddy. Yeah, see, that's how we get past the giant tree. Smash that rock, sir! Smash it! I love how when you have a brick, you have to smash by throwing him. He like jumps up and down like, pick me, pick me. All right, so we have an arrow shaft we need to fill over here. Whoops. Look at this, buddy. Work with me here. There we go. So now reversing direction actually becomes somewhat useful because you need to in order to get that blue stud. No. Work with me here, man. Work with me. There we go. So we need to push this off. It's gonna fall straight up and down. Thankfully it doesn't tip over, which is pretty awesome because that would kind of be hard to lift back upright again. So we need Gimli to butt stomp this one. So we can build the second one. And I do not like it when the studs go absolutely everywhere. Alright, so we need to shove this in the corner over here. For some reason it likes to make a path of the studs once you shove the first one over. As if pretty much telling you, you need to bring the columns over here, dummy. Because of course we have characters who cannot jump very high in this game. No double jumpers. Closest you're gonna get is the elves. I actually think I might make True Adventure in this. I'm getting pretty close. That would be pretty awesome if I did. As my studs go right down the hill. That's not good. Dang you, gravity! Come back, my friends! Come back! Hooray! I made it! That is cool. I didn't expect to. Because I did not make it in practice. Alright, my elfish friend. You need to toss me over here again. I love that battle cry he does too. That just totally makes it awesome. Now we have another dark area, but we don't have Frodo. Everybody's afraid of the dark. So we need to build that arrow shaft right there. I'm gonna shoot into that. And now this log actually becomes of use. Because now we have a jump spot. Legolas, work with me. There we go. Yes, Pieces, I see you dancing up there. Yeah, come back! Now I gotta get up there again. There we go. Come on, my friends, you can make it up here. Now, first we're gonna destroy a bunch of stuff here so we can get some studs, although I'm not sure why I'm doing this because I don't have to anymore. But it might make this a little easier. And I forgot you cannot destroy those. There's a reason for that. There we go. I guess it's a little more free reign. So this is where we put Aragorn's ranger skills to use. These glowing objects here have a trail, which as you can see it's kind of half lit up on the ground here. It kind of lays a little bit down, like these little green squares. So it kind of lays down some of the trail for you, but it still can be a little bit hard to track down, especially since, like here, I'm partly obscured. Now, when he actually kneels down the ground, can't really see it. There we go. See, once he's kneeling, that means you're close. And once he gets to the point, he'll automatically start digging.
Frodo? Where is the ring?
It has taken Boromir. would you destroy it?
I would have gone with you to the end. Go, Frodo.
Alright, now we get a horde of Uruk-hai after us. Now I'm going to use Legolas to do most of the fighting here. Number one, because I can do it ranged. And there is actually a trophy for killing a certain amount of these as Legolas. And this is one of the 2 chapters in the game where you can actually do so. Now, I didn't want to smash these. I want to shove my arrow in his face. There we go. And of course, actually they don't even have this scene in the game, so I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. The magic number for the trophy for Legolas is, of course, 42. I swear, you could tell they had a good time with some of these, putting some of these achievements in the game. Because some of them are just hilarious. Including the names for them. That's what like really sells it for me. Get some of my studs. Mini kid over here that's teasing me. Did I just shoot him as he was coming down? Arrow right in your face. Sorry about that, Gimli. And I actually need you, friend. Come here. Come here. I love how you can throw him from like almost any distance too. Like as long as it will target, you can throw him. Even if it's an absurdly long distance. Oh, that's you, Aragorn. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm gonna shoot you guys because you're required for me to advance. There we go. See, unfortunately, you can't just shoot the ones that have a shield. Like, you can't just shoot them in the back. You actually do have to disarm them, which is kind of stinky, but...
The Horn of Gondor.
Boromir.
So now we're Boromir with the hobbits. Yes, Sam does not make an appearance in this chapter, sadly. Whoops, sorry about that, buddy. So we need to go after Lurtz up here. But we need the help of our friends, the hobbits. Fortunately, you can only do one hit at a time. And then he just throws you out, and they block the passage, you meanies. Now be careful, because obviously the Uruk-hai can take the hobbits. Do not let them get both. You need to obviously attack them to get them to drop our friends there. Because Boromir is injured, so he is slowing down. Look at that blacksmith blueprint teasing me up there. Alright, so now they've actually sealed off the chute for good. So we need to find another way up there. And just to show you, see, Boromir is slowed down there, so do not let the Uruk-hai get both hobbits, because it's a little bit difficult for Boromir to chase them down to get them freed. Alright, so we have to actually create a springboard here. No, come on. Let me get up there. Oh, you made me mad now. Can I at least get that blue stud back? Alright. There we go. As if that scene didn't get absurd enough. And yes, he is going around with the banana in his chest. So now we're really angry. Hobbits tried to defend us, and alas, mighty enough they are not. So basically, he's gonna throw a bunch of knives at us, which we need to avoid, before eventually jumping down himself into the fray after he throws his shield, which is kind of a stupid move if you ask me. There we go. See, he's mad? Down goes the shield, which promptly throws me up. Blows me up, whatever. And now we can smack him in the face. I kind of let that hit me on purpose, just for the lulz. Come on, I can take your limited horde of baddies any day. You and your magic disappearing knife. Sorry about that, Boromir. Yeah! So now we play a game of pretty much tag team. Picks one up, use the other to stab him.
They took the little ones. He's down. Frodo tried to take the ring from him.
The ring is beyond our reach now. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail.
Our people.
No. I would have followed you, my brother. My captain. My king.
No. No. Oh, Sam. Come on.
There we go! That went surprisingly really well. And of course we get our standard end of chapter trophy, which is pretty sweet. And hooray! 100%! Very happy about that. Can skip that animation there. So now we get 2 bricks again! And I just noticed the 8 actually looks upside down in this font. No, not that that is of any consequence whatsoever.
No. No.
Frodo's fate is no longer in our hands. We will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death. Let us hunt some folk.
Mordor. I hope the others find a safer road.
Strider will look after him.
Sam. I'm glad you're with me.
Alright, and then we have the credit sequence, which we can safely skip because it appears at the end of every book. We'll take a look at those at the end when it's actually more relevant. Well, yeah, that right there was the Fellowship of the Ring. Not too shabby at the start, but the game has only begun. We still have 2 more books to go. So, next time on LEGO Lord of the Rings, we will continue our adventure as Sam and Frodo. We finally get to see Sam with his new arsenal, kicking even more behind. And with that, I would like to bid you an adieu for this episode, and I shall see you next time in the Two Towers.